How have students done in the past? Well, the short answer to that is the work that's been done in the past has been absolutely stunning. This is the kind of work you really can be proud of, and it's something you are highly encouraged to put aside in your portfolio of systems you've been involved in, because believe me, you go out to industry and their work habits are nowhere near as good as those you tend to finish up using in SDP. So the work has been brilliant, and really is a credit to all the students. As I said before, too many students be getting high distinction, so I've been trying to cut it down. I can't ramp up the marking criteria. I can't just say, well, it's hard. I won't scale the marks. If I get half the class get high distinctions, well, that's what happens. It would be unfair to give a bigger and more complex problem. The problem ought to be challenging, and it ought to allow a great deal of flexibility for you to put in more, more slick if you want. But it has to be that the least motivated, least qualified, least capable group can still get through the subject. Okay? So there are problems with how I can do it. I think, and I hope this year I've got the marking criteria sorted so that we will get a reasonable spread of marks. Now, feedback for me. I want to know the same things you want to know. That is, what have I got right? What have I got wrong? What could I do better? I would like to know ways, particularly with this subject, how could I make it more convenient for you to learn? Some of the suggestions we've had in the past is, could you put together a collection of reviews of the various tools that we could use? And yes, well, I'm not going to review them all, but I'm certainly happy to put up a discussion board or something somewhere where you can post a review of, for example, Trello or Jira or Track or whatever you want, so that you can leave reviews of things to help other students. I would like also to ask for your reflections on this thing, and I will also I like to collect the work at the end if I can, so that I can use this as a basis for research into software development processes. And I did collect it all last year. It gave me an enormous amount of data, and I haven't yet been able to condense it down to a useful conclusion. It did tell me a few things, but I haven't got it down to a publishable form. So we'll try again. So the summary is, System Development Project introduces you to sound software development practices. It's software engineering, not programming. It does try and prepare you for an industry placement. It does try to be commercially realistic. It's not an academic exercise. It will give you a problem that is commercially realistic in all the messiness these commercial problems usually have. Your teams are formed randomly, and so that everybody is as even as I can make them. And your first task is to form a functioning team from this random group of individuals.